everybody, and welcome to another exciting video about living on gold. Now, last couple videos we talked about the 5 steps of living on gold. Step number 1, select the right equipment. Step number 2, put it on wheels. Step number 3, use the right tools in the field to locate gold. Number 4, depend on drones and other surveillance equipment. Like, there's other stuff you can use, like your Google Map, Google Earth, satellite views. Use those above views to locate your formations, the volcanic upshoots. And number 5, use the right ATVs, trucks, your vehicles. You have to have good vehicles to get out there. Okay, so we talked about building up your equipment carts. And we've been showing you for the past couple of videos how to put stuff on wheels. This equipment cart is designed specifically for our gold turbine system, which starts at the top with the hammer mill. The second part of it is a secondary capture sluice. Or actually, the second part is the gold turbine itself. The third part is a capture sluice just underneath the gold turbine. And then it goes down from there, recirculates up. These are water systems. We're not dry washing anything. Dry washing is really bad for your health. It gives you silicosis, lung disorders. I don't need to die that way. I'm going to have everything wetted down. Water, recirculators is the way we're going. So this is one cart. You can see it moves around just fine. We have another cart over here we worked on last fall. This is our generator cart. We have a 12 or 15 horse industrial engine here, coupled to a 7 kilowatt generator, which is about what you need out in the field. You need about 7 kilowatts continuous. Back here we have another cart we just built up. That's being developed into a large combination jaw crusher and flail mill, 16-inch flail mill. That'll be all in one unit, heavy unit. Back here, this is a cart we did last fall for our hydraulic press, but it's the same kind of cart construction. These are all the same methods of construction. Over here we have a 10-inch flail mill. This one will have a combination of either chains or hammers to hammer ore out in the field. And all these carts are designed up with a bottom rail and a top rail with enough clearance here to put in capture pans, so when you're running your water through your mill, the crushed ore and the water will dump down into a tub. You can put about a 1-foot tub in there. And in that tub, we're going to have a specially designed pump. We call it a sand lift pump. Now, I don't know if you know much about pumps. You cannot take just a sump pump, which is what they give you for most of these sluice systems. It's like a boat sump pump. You can't use that in sand. In a really short amount of time, it'll just grind it to nothing. You can't use, we were trying to use like a house water system pump, and anytime we got a little bit of grit in there, it jammed up, it started to grind the impellers and everything, so we had to put a filter on that, make sure no sand gets into it. What we're developing is a special pump that'll take any kind of grit, even stones and gravel, but especially sand. It'll take that in the water and it'll lift it up into your system. Now from that tub, you can sand lift it directly into your gold turbine stack. You can go right down here into the gold turbine, down into the capture, sluice, drop down into a little manifold, and then that gets separated in a sand and water separator, and then that goes back through the system. Water recirculation. You have to have a simple separation, get most of the grit out, recirculate it back. So it kind of ends our discussion on carts. As you can see, everything is on wheels, it rolls easily. These are heavy systems. Once you get them built up, it could be 200 or 300 pounds on a 10-inch mill. A combination jaw crusher and 16-inch mill could be like 400 pounds. You're not going to lift that up. I don't care how big you are, how strong you are, you're not going to lift up 400 pounds. You're not going to just lift it up and move it around. You'll wreck your back, you'll wreck everything. Now, just roll it around. I can move 1,000 pounds on one of these carts. These are designed for 1,000, or this one, that's designed for 2,000 or 3,000 pounds. I can roll any of this stuff around the shop easily. It's on wheels. So that about wraps it up for this episode on carts, putting everything on wheels. We've selected the right equipment, so that's point number one. We're developing the right equipment. The gold turbine is designed for high throughput. There's some other systems out there. Somebody talks about the Gold Hog Piglet, how you can run a lot of stuff through there pretty quickly. I haven't used it, so I don't know, but I guess there are a couple other systems that'll be really good. But from what I've seen of our first experiments with our 4-inch gold turbine, it cleans things up so thoroughly. There's very, very little cleanup on, say, a Miller table after you run it through the gold turbine. So now we're working on a little bit bigger model, 6-inch model. That's going to prove out to be even better, faster, use a lot more material, higher throughput. So that about wraps it up as far as carts. We'll move on next week into the origins of gold. It's going to be mostly whiteboard, classroom kind of discussions, drawings, things like that. But you're going to be amazed at the amount of knowledge you get from the origins of gold. We're going back to the beginning of the universe to show you where the gold comes from and how to get it. So until then, remember, gold turbine will turn you from a 90-pound gold panning weakling into a beast of a miner. So there you have it. My name is not Jeff. I'm not Roger from Oz. I'm Ken from Copperland. So until the next time, keep working on all your gold equipment. This is a career. You have to look at it as a career. This is a money-producing career. We're going to show you how to get enough gold to live on. So take care, and we'll see you in the Arizona gold fields.